welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a mix vlog, all to do with PCOS and my journey trying to have a baby. I just haven't had a chance to post anything or be updated because not a lot has happened in regards to this part of my life. I am back to work now after having 3 very long months off. Hi guys, so I'm second day back of work after being furlough for 3 months. Been very hard. I'm on my dinner, it's empty hall. But yeah, overall having really fun. I'm glad to be back. Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a bit of a quick vlog. Today is my second day back at work. It is the 16th of June. And after 3 months of being furloughed, I'm absolutely shattered, but I've loved every minute being back at work and trying to get some normality back in life. I do feel like being back to work has helped my mental health a little bit and has made me feel a bit more energetic throughout the day. So hopefully being that more energetic and doing a lot more will obviously help in regards to my weight loss. I've had a bit of update on regards to my cycle. I'm still no sign of a period, still using the fertility tablets and the support ovulation tablets. I'm on day 84 of my cycle, so it's a really long day since really long time since I've had my period. But I got a little bit of cervical mucus today, which is what we use to track ovulation. So I've decided that I'm going to, as of today, seeing as though my body's given me some indication that ovulation may happen, to start using ovulation tests and tracking them. So what I'll do is I'm going to do a bit of an update on my my days, as over the last couple of days of going back to work and getting ready. And then hopefully this will probably be edited into one, and I'm hoping that I will have some inkling of whether I'm ovulating. But as of today, being the 16th of June, I am starting my ovulation test and testing every day to be able to see if it's happening or not, or whether my body's just playing tricks on me again. But hopefully we'll keep you updated. Thanks. Bye. So guys, I've just done my first ovulation test as I've started to track my ovulation since I've had the cervical mucus. Unfortunately it's negative, but I will continue to track every day and hopefully get to see those 2 lines. If not, then, you know, nothing changes. I'm still going to take my ovulation tablet, still going to keep positive, still going to continue with working and being energetic and keeping that positive mindset, as I'm feeling very positive about this whole situation right now. I did just want to do a little bit of a product review. Before, when I was doing ovulation, when I thought I was ovulating, I would use a clear blue digital, but reading upon it, I've realised that sometimes it's not accurate for women with PCOS. So I was researching and found that a lot of women just use cheap ovulation tests, which makes a lot of sense, because if you're doing it like me and use an ovulation test every day, depending on how long your cycle is, you could be using up to 40-50 strips a day. So I came across this. It is Thermometer pregnancy and ovulation combo. You get 50 ovulation tests and 20 pregnancy tests. Now I'm almost at the end of this box because I've had this a while, and I've ordered a new one ready. So that's in my cupboard ready. And yeah, it's very easy to use. You basically wee in a cup. You get the stick. I will show you here. This is the one I've just not long used. It's negative, but you use the stick. You put it in the wee, and obviously where the maximum line is there, and you just wait a couple of seconds, lay it down flat, and within seconds you'll have an indication whether you're ovulating or not. As you can see, I've just got a red line there. There's a very faint red line there, but again, that's classed as negative until the control line, the other line, is brighter or same as this line here. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm probably going to edit all that because to me it just has rambled on. So yeah, so it's quite easy, and I'm just going to continue doing that. There is an app that you can use that gives you like you can take a photo of your ovulation test, and it gives you like an answer of whether it's low, high, or like negative or positive. I have tried using it, but to me, I don't think it makes that much of a difference, because sometimes you can take the photo once and it'll say high, and take it again and it'll say low, because it all just depends on the angle and the lighting. And so I would rather just do the way I've seen right now. So that's that for now. Hopefully I can keep you updated in the next couple of days, and yeah, not really much to report, but I'm hoping I'll see some sort of progress soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm still taking the fertility support. I think I'm about a month and a half into them now. I'm halfway through my second box of tablets, and I'm halfway roughly through my ovulation tablets. Now I haven't seen much of a difference, which is why I haven't updated as much, but since starting back at work at the beginning of the 15th of June, I've had slight cramps. I've been feeling very tired. Yes, I understand that might be because of work, but again, I just noticed my body was feeling a bit different. And I've got a notebook, and this is again from the 25th of March, January, February, March. You can see there that I've had my period, and again, this is where it's a bit like, oh, it's like 2 pages again there, and then you've got one here. Now, on the 16th of June, which was this Tuesday just gone, I got some cervical mucus. Now I was a bit like, well, this is really strange, because this is the first time that I've been able, since learning on my video how to track ovulation, that I was able to look at it and think, right, what sort of cervical mucus is this? I looked at the texture and was able to compare it to the notes that I had in my book, and understand roughly what sort of cervical mucus it was and whether I was going to be ovulating. So as you can imagine, I got really excited that this was one of the first signs since taking the tablets, and I started to track my ovulation. So I took the test again. I don't know if you can see, I'll probably pop a photo, but again, they both came back negative, which is completely fine. I wasn't expecting it to. I was just trying to figure out why I got the cervical mucus and was I going to be ovulating, so I didn't want to miss it. And then unbeknown to me, that on the 18th of June, which was yesterday, Thursday, I got a sign, my first sign of me having a period. So after 3 long months, I had a sign of a period. It's a bit of a strange one. It's not exactly like a full period as of yet. I mean, I'm only on my 2nd day, and I'm classing it as a period because it's the first time that I've withdrawn blood or any form of blood. So I'm going to class that as a period and see where we go. So as you can see, I was getting that fed up. On here I went down to cycle 89 because I was expecting to be on longer, but in fact on cycle 86 I began a new cycle. So today being Friday, she says, but oh, it's on here, I have created a new one, and it's the 18th of June when I started my period, and we're on 19, which is the 2nd day of the cycle, and I'm hoping to eventually make a cycle and bring in my ovulation sticks and stick them on like I've done on my previous page, and hopefully have a rough idea of what is happening. Again, I think this is another good visual way that I can indicate my tracking, indicate my ovulation and when it's happening, and go from there. I did say in my last video that I was going to order a fertility book, and it came. This is the Fertility Tracker logbook. Now, I've only used it a couple of times. I don't feel like it's particularly good for me. It might be good for you guys if you have a regular cycle, where I am currently up to past day 80 of my cycle. So again, this book wasn't very good for me, but I'll show you and I'll talk about it. So it says, obviously I'll blur out, it's got my mobile number, but it's got my name on it, and it tells you who it is, and if it gets lost, you know, if you take it about with you, it can be given to you if you have lost it. The first 2 pages is just a bit about ovulation, how to track it, lifestyle tips to increase fertility, and it tells you all about like knowing about cervical mucus. So again, it's pretty good for, like, for example, me, when I had to go on to the internet and have a look. Obviously this is all got written there. That's really good. I did like the layout of it. However, like I said, this only goes up to day 30 in cycles. Now obviously I have a lot of cycles, so to me I just didn't feel like it was good enough to be able to track. Again, you've got a little page here where it tells you your period and the day that you're supposed to, like, initially if you have a 30-day cycle, on when to ovulate, and it just gives you a tip on how to track your ovulation. And then at the front you've got an example, and I don't know if you can see. If you can't see it, I'll pop a picture up somewhere, but it basically tells you all the things from the date, the cycle date, the medications you're taking. So for example, I'm taking the Conceive Plus. Any mood, so any symptoms that you think that is a bit not normally, like that you have the cervical mucus. It says baby dance. Now I absolutely love that. That just obviously means intercourse. If you've had intercourse, it's a good way to track if you've had a positive ovulation test. The body temperature, which is also another good way of tracking your ovulation. A home pregnancy test, ovulation symptoms, and note. Now to me, I don't feel like it's enough. I love writing and I love putting things down that, you know, might be significant to me, so I don't feel that this is good, like, enough for me to write in. I did give it a go. I didn't just write it off straight away. I did give it a go, but you'll be able to see. Again, I didn't have a lot to write. This is going back from my first day on the 25th of March, where I had my period, and then just carried on tracking. And as you can see, it goes down to 20. I don't know if you can, I don't even know if I'm holding that right. Do 20 there. And again, the last day is day cycle 30. So then you have a note side of it. And I managed, it's upside down. I managed to get up to cycle 80, and again, trying to put all of this information in, it wasn't enough space. So I think I spent like £4 on it. I don't think it's too bad. In the end, I ended up editing the numbers, which you can do, and I just put like 81, 82, 83, 84. But as you go down the list, it's going to get a bit hard depending on how long your cycles are. So that is a fertility tracker. There is other people out there, or you can just do what I've now decided to do and get a notebook and track things that way, because it's just a little bit easier. So again, I don't really have much other than that to report. I'm just going to go with it. I'm back at work, like I said, so my videos and my vlogs will probably won't be as frequent and often, but I will try and update as much as I can. I am going to be taking videos and pictures of my ovulation, and probably put them into one big video, because the likelihood of me being able to sit in front of a camera right now like I'm doing is probably slim, as time is getting on and everyone's now starting to somewhat go back to work, so my job is therefore starting to get busy, which isn't a complaint, because I'm really happy that I'm back to work. But yeah, so that's where I am with that. I am starting to do my own vlogs, just little daily vlogs about my life, what I've been up to, just to give my channel a little bit of something different, because I really get a lot out of being able to do this and talk in front of a camera and talk about my life and just record my life and make memories. I've always been one for taking photos and recording like some situations or experiences, so I've really enjoyed editing them and putting them together and then uploading. And I don't know if anybody's watching it, but I get a satisfaction out of doing that, so I'm going to continue with that. So you might see a couple more videos on my page. If you do, feel free to go and have a look, give it a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment if you've got any questions. If you're new to looking at Conceive Plus, I had a woman messaged me the other day asking me, saying that she'd seen the products, asking me a couple of questions. So you know, this might give me, if you do want to ask away, and I'll try and help as much as possible. Like I said, I am still new to the whole ovulation and I'm just starting my journey off, and I'm hoping with my journey I can help you guys on your journey. Hope you have a lovely weekend and I will see you soon. Bye.